Alright, so I play Dungeons and Dragons in more than just one group, but so I play in another group, and in that group I don't play a human fighter. I play your stereotypical, he's not really stereotypical, but he's your standard build Half-Orc Barbarian. However, there is some very strange things about him. Now, his strength is a 23, and he's a level 6 Barbarian, and this DM one thing's weird, but it has a strength of plus 10 now. It has a plus 10 to strength, it has a plus 4 to dex, plus 10 to con. It's a mess for this poor guy, but this is what's really, really, really fucked up. His intelligence is a 14. His wisdom's 12. That's not too bad. That's But his charisma's a 16. He has a plus 3 to charisma, and he has a plus 2 to intelligence. However, this character is so powerful. Is so straight. Is not as he's what makes him not so stereotypical though. It's not even in his stats. You can have smart barbarians. He is. Let's see. He collects shit. But I mean random shit. Like let's see what he has. He has a firestone, an egg, which is now a drake, a baby drake. He has a manhole cover, which he sharpened and called the Frisbee of Death. He has 30 poisoned arrows. He has 10 poisoned berries. He has a crowbar, a lava chest plate, 2 bear paw gauntlets. He has an earth stone. He has the shadow stone. He has a golden dragon. He has more manhole covers. He has a stone golem arm on a chain. He has health potions. He has 2 guns. Don't ask me where the fuck he got those. But now this poor character just collects random ass shit for no apparent reason. Still not sure why, but he does. Since that, I've decided to call him Feng the Collector. I found out there's other characters called Feng the Collector, but this one is F-E-N-G, and then the Collector, because, well, he collects a bunch of shit. He doesn't even collect things that go together. Now he does, the only thing he collects regularly are trophies. Like he killed a bear, he cut off his paws and turned them into gauntlets. So now he has bear paws with the claws, so he can go has a stone, killed a stone golem, it crumbled, he saved the arm. And he put it on a chain, and now wields it like this. Basically wields it like a giant ass fucking flail. He was fighting a living corpse. He ripped out its spine and then used that as a weapon. Like, he ripped its spine out. The skull was still attached. So it was just a spine with a head attached to it. He got really mad at something because it wouldn't go away. The thing was another living corpse. He takes this spine with the head still attached and hits this other living corpse so hard the spine and head that explode, and the other living corpse dies because, well, what the fuck else happens when you hit something so hard that the arm and head, the spine and head explode off of an improvised weapon? And then, let's see, but it has a bunch of other shit too. Let's see, what else is there? Didn't have that, didn't have that.
Don't forget, your sister does have to work in the morning. So try to
Anyway, so he has this... He can use dark magic because he doesn't have a lust for power. I believe he's chaotic evil. Oh, God. That's a chaotic evil barbarian with the ability to create lava and fire and cause avalanches. What could go wrong? He also has control over darkness, because he convinced a demon to give it its power. Give him its power because, well, he had a +7 to deception hit. And he has a +3 to charisma, so he persuaded it. I rolled a 19, and it has a +3 to charisma, which is the same thing to his persuasion. So that's a 22. Most demons don't have a charisma that score high enough to beat that. Which is even more terrifying because he's actually strong enough that if I roll a natural 20, it becomes a 30. He picks something up and throws it, it's going to kill someone. Because no matter what, that's going to be at least an 11. Remember the last time he did something like that, he pulled an arrow out of his shoulder and threw it at someone, and it went through their head and pierced the guy, and hit the guy on the shoulder that was behind him. That was terrifying, by the way. So, Feng the Collector. God, this poor bastard's fucked up. He has a great axe, he has a longbow, he also has a net. The fuck's he gonna use a net for? I don't know yet. He takes the path of the Berserker, but he's this character that no matter what my DM that I play in this campaign, his goal is to actually try to kill the players. He has not figured out a way to kill my Barbarian yet. Like, my Barbarian is so hard to kill that my Barbarian went into a dungeon on his own because the other person that was supposed to go with him didn't show up. Well, he got kicked out of the group chat because, well, his internet was shit. Anyway, that's a story for another time, but anyways. He goes to this dungeon, he finds skeletons and all that. He kills them, loots them, calls it good. Goes to the next room, finds cultists. He kills the first, there's 9 cultists, I think. He kills the first group of cultists. Then the second group of cultists summons an earth demon. He fights this earth demon. He's not doing too good. He's dealing quite a bit of damage though. Like but the only issue is he's not dealing enough damage to it to kill it quickly. He's just dealing enough damage to piss it off. At one point, the first thing my character did, he shot 3 arrows at it. And that did not work. They just bounced off. So he runs at it with his great axe. Fuck else he's supposed to do. He takes it and hits it so hard that he cracks its skin. So it's mad. It goes over, crushes the cultist, absorbs its power, its life force. Then it charges at me. Well, actually, it didn't charge at me, but my character launched an arrow, gets it. I roll an 18, right in the center, right in the middle of one of the cracks, causes about, I think, 3 points of damage. He keeps fighting it. But finally, this earth demon gets pissed off enough that it charges at him. My character saves enough that he doesn't die, but he's still fighting it. Then this thing makes a swing at him that's supposed to. It could have killed him. My character. He hits it. I roll a natural 20 on a saving throw there, and the earth demon gets. Ooh. Well, that window's broken. But anyways, it gets its arm stuck in the wall. And while its arm is stuck in the wall, I hit it with my great axe. I'm just like, because I have an attack of opportunity there. I take my axe and hit it. It tried to get its arm stuck, can't do it. Hit it again. And this time dude, I've done enough damage with it. It's getting pissed. So its arm's stuck and it hits the ground. Basically causes an earthquake. So the ground splits open. My character falls in. My great axe goes flying. My character falls in. My character already hit my. Feng, the Collector, already has a +10 to athletics at level 2. Because I just rolled that well, it was terrifying. But so this thing becomes... So this earth demon is just standing over him like, I'm gonna eat you! And my Barbarian's just hanging there, it's like, not today, Satan! And I'm just like, I'm gonna launch up and land on the demon. So I launch myself up and I roll an athletics check because I'm just like, can I use my athletics to launch myself up and land on the back of the demon like a mad bull rider? I rolled a 14, with a +10 makes it a 24. So I succeed. And I'm riding this Earth Demon like a mad bull, and it's pissed off by a lot now. And so it begins charging at a wall at full speed. It's terrifying. And in the heat of the moment, my Barbarian pulls out his crowbar. He's like, I got a stupidly brilliant idea. He pulls out his crowbar, begins hitting it, the Earth Demon in the back of the head repeatedly. And finally, I was rolling and it was cracking it. And I finally roll an 18 again. And I break through its armor, its skin, and pierce right into the back of its skull. And it kills it, it goes from charging to and just slowly skids into the wall. Hit the wall and was like, whew. And by now I'm down to 11 hit points out of 27. I enter rage because I'm just like, it's too easy. And so I'm fighting this thing, and it's pissed. It's dead, but I'm pissed because it's like, it was too easy. It was an Earth Demon, it's too easy. So there's 3 cultists left. I fire arrows, and this DM, when you're in rage, everything's a guaranteed hit. And I kill the 3 cultists. I kill one of the cultists with arrows. I realize I'm out of arrows. So, I go over with my great axe. They're pretty much right next to each. They're pretty much like right here. I'm charging on I picked up my great axe, started charging at them, and I just one clean strike rolled a 19. One clean strike, cut off both their heads. He's like, okay, I'm good to go now. I loot the entire thing, pick up everything I've lost, And I keep going, and, well, I go into this next room, and there's 2 doors. What's the smart thing to do? Go and knock on them. I knock on one door, I hear growling. Okay, that could be it could be interesting later. I go to the other door, I knock on it, and it slowly opens, revealing 7 more cultists and 2 wind demons. I slowly close the door and lock it. Then I go over to the next door. Go to the next door and bust through it like some frat boy does when he's drunk off his ass. It's like, yeah! Only to see 2 earth demons. My character literally says, "Oh shit, oh fuck, I'm dead," and then turns around and books it. My DM's like, roll to see if you hit it, if you escape successfully. It's an athletics check. I'm like, okay. I roll a 10, it's a dirty 20. I successfully escape, and I run straight to the rest of the party, who's just finished killing an orc camp. So I finally reach them, and I'm drenched in sweat. They're like, what the fuck happened to you? 2 earth demons. Never going back there again. Now, I'm gonna give you some background here. We were supposed to go deal with an orc camp. I happened to notice and we all had to roll a perception check. I rolled really high. I saw a little mark on my we all rolled high enough to see it, but we all saw a little spot marked on a demon lady's map. Me and the bard were gonna go check it out, except the bard dipped because his internet was shit. So I went in there alone. The rest of the party went to go deal with an orc camp the demon lady paid us to do. I still have no clue how I survived that what's even more terrifying is at level 1 I would have survived with 1 hit point. Because I gained 10 hit points between level 1 and 2. That was like, how the fuck did I survive that? But anyways, thank you for watching. Do whatever the fuck you want with those buttons on, I don't know what to do. Hit subscribe, I think there's subscribe, like, share, comment, all that shit. Do whatever that shit you want, I don't care. Anyways, have fun, and if you ever get the chance to play Dungeons and Dragons, at least try it. It may be... I was the jock in high school, and I fucking love it. Alright, so anyways, do whatever the fuck you want with those buttons, I don't really care, but I'll see you guys next time in the next video.